At my wedding, the air smelled like frosting and perfume sweet enough to choke on. The band had just switched to something soft when my mother leaned in, smiling for the cameras and said, "We're passing the car his parents gave you over to your sister." Her tone was light, rehearsed like she was rearranging napkins. Danielle laughed beside her, sequins flashing. "Relax," she said. "It's just a car." The guest didn't catch it, but my stomach did, a drop cold and final. My groom didn't move. He just looked at them, calm, unreadable. And that look changed everything. People say weddings reveal who really loves you. Mine revealed who never did. I grew up in a house where fairness was a story told at dinner, never lived in the kitchen. My mother, Grace, loved order, the kind that kept her looking perfect and kept me quiet. My father, Richard, was the man who believed silence fixed things. And Danielle, my little sister, was the delicate one. The world bent for her. I was the hinge that made it move. When we were kids, she got the bigger room because she was afraid of the dark. When she crashed her first car, Mom blamed the rain. I worked double shifts to buy mine, and Mom called it good character building. Danielle was the reason I was the resource. That pattern raised me, someone always taking someone, always explaining. By 29, I had built a life outside their script. I was an interior designer, careful and precise. The kind of woman who paid her own bills and didn't borrow dresses. Meeting Evan felt like stepping into sunlight that didn't burn. He came from a family that believed in boundaries and respect. His parents weren't rich, but they were generous in the way that costs nothing. Listening, trusting, handing you space. At our rehearsal dinner, they handed me a small silver key in an envelope. "You built this together," his father said. "Here's something to help you move forward." A used car, clean, reliable, titled in my name. It wasn't about the metal, it was about what it meant. Trust, partnership, the kind of gift you protect. That night, I'd caught Mom's expression, tight, polite, already calculating. She'd smiled at Evan's parents and said, "How thoughtful," but her eyes flicked to Danielle like a reflex. I should have recognized it for what it was, an early warning. The morning of the wedding, she fussed over my hair, told me how proud she was. "You've always been so giving, Eva," she said, smoothing my veil. "Don't lose that." Her perfume filled the air. Sweet, heavy, impossible to breathe through. I smiled back, pretending not to understand the message behind the compliment, but part of me already knew. Some gifts aren't meant to be shared. The reception felt like a movie playing too loud. Laughter, clinking glasses, 1,000 polite smiles, all performing the same scene. Evan's hand rested on my back as we swayed through our first dance.